Hello. How's it? It's Monday. Hi. How are we? I got my hair done today. It's very cute. This is the best it will look until the next time I get it done. I've got boba. My favorite. Does anybody else love boba? I love boba. What? I need to speak more clearly into these captions because it's saying some weird stuff. Or it says I'm saying some weird stuff. But I'm not. Anyway. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah. I'm sleepy today. But what else is new? It's a Monday for sure. I did start playing Elden Ring last night. I didn't get very far. I played Bloodborne but not Dark Souls. So I don't know what to do with the shield. I'm still learning. But I did make my D&D character into my Elden Ring character. Had to do it. I think it was because I had just played D&D earlier and then turned on Elden Ring. So I was already in that mindset. I'm gonna probably just start the game up in a second. It's also payday, which is an excellent day. I finally got some Death to Divinity merch. Death to Divinity merch. Yep, there we go. Finally. I'm so excited. I've been wanting it for so long, but I'm still mad that they charged me $7 to ship each item, and it has to be in 2 separate shipments. So it was like $15 to ship it. But it's okay. It's worth it. All right. This song is so relaxing. Shout out to Chill Hop Music for this. Music, I love it. Let's see. I will be turning the music off now, though. Okay, the title of the song is pretty funny, though. Well, the title's not funny. The title of the song is Repent, and the artist's name is Mommy. Which is kind of funny to me. But anyway, I'm in a weird headspace today. Yeah, let's get going Kentucky Route Zero. We're gonna finish it tonight. Which I don't know if it's gonna be sad. I hope it's not too sad. I did grab some tissues just in case it is too sad, but hopefully it's not. Whenever you would like to, game. Yep. Oh, and that does not need to be open. But yeah, thank you for joining me this evening. I don't know what's in store for us. I did not expect things to go how they did last time. So I'm not really sure what to expect. Probably the unexpected, right? Nothing is expected on Kentucky Route Zero. That's for sure. It's the last day of Twin Peaks month. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I don't need to say anything else about Twin Peaks month except that I love it, and I should probably check to see if my channel points are gonna work. Let's kick it off with the weirdest one. Oh my gosh! Don't do this to me. I have had to re-log in to Twitch So if people have been chatting and I'm not seeing it, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure. All right, let's get logged into Twitch, I guess. It's very annoying. Also, any streamers out there, make sure that you update OBS before the end of the night. Otherwise, you won't be able to log into OBS with Twitch. And even though I checked the box that says remember this for 30 days, it never does. Okay. So again, apologies if people have been talking and I just don't know. I'm gonna try to check my channel points, see if those work. It doesn't seem to be working. Maybe if we reload. Who knows? One more time for good measure. Maybe a fish. Or not. Okay, let's see. Might as well investigate this now. Get logged into that. Maybe I need to relog into that again too. I know I'm not alone. Oh, no wonder the two I tried were turned off. Why? I don't know. Makes no sense to me. I don't remember turning them off, and yet here we are. Let's try again. Fish? No? This? Maybe? Alright, I'm gonna do a thumbs up. There we go. All the thumbs up that Dale Cooper has given in Twin Peaks. Except for one that I edited out because of spoilies.
Yeah, I've got that big out-of-town buy here.
Good work, Pete.
Let's hit the road. Right.
I love it. Alright, I'm going to turn up desktop audio again. Because this game has some really cool sounds to it. I want to make sure. Alright, I'm glad everything's working. On Pueblo de Nada. Oh, this is the last two things. Okay. This has been quite a journey that we've been on. I'm gonna have some boba. I'm ready, but I'm not ready, you know? Also, did y'all see I'm going to be playing Minecraft for the first time on Wednesday? It's going to be, also an experience. Alright, let's do this first part. At least I will have good teachers to help me through. I cleaned my monitors today. Everything looks so crisp. No dust anywhere. Storm. I'm not late, am I? This must be our guest. Oh, hi, you must be, oh, sorry, I'm Maya. Right. Hi, David. The traveling artist, welcome. How are you doing tonight? I'm Emily, I, work here. Great. Rita says you're the producer? Oh, did she? I guess so. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I know the feeling. You weren't around earlier at the lunch thing. No, I don't live in town. I just come in to work at the station. Really? That's quite a hike, isn't it? I know some shortcuts. Oh, okay. We better get started. You look busy. No, it's okay. I think we're about ready to start the broadcast. Oh, should I go sit down? Not just yet. Read it as a little intro. Got it. Okay. Quite a crowd in here. Really? There's like 7 or 8 of us, I think? Yeah, well, for this town, I've barely seen anyone all day. Oh, yeah, ghost town. Yeah, kind of. Okay, I'll check if Rita's ready. You can just hang out back here somewhere. I'll let you know when it's time to come on set. Great, thanks for having me. You too, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, that's the worst. I used to work at a movie theater, and I would always say, enjoy the movie, and people would be like, you too, or, oh, I do that all the time. Enjoy your meal, you too. Oh. Awkward. It's a pretty universal experience, I think. Why am I so awkward with visitors here? I don't know. Just used to seeing the same 12 people day in and day out, I guess. At least the floor is staying dry. My left boot has a hole. Huh? Looks like I just made it before the sky broke open. Looks like the ceiling's holding up okay, just the usual leaks. Alright, Cyrano's here to help with the weather report. I guess my parents just saw that new Cyrano movie with Peter Dinklage. They said it was good. Okay. At least the floor is staying dry. That should be cool. Video data bank. It used to be on the other side of the room, and the couch was in this corner. Slow-mo crow. Keeping an eye on the control board. Keep up the good work, Mo. Hell yeah. A crow? I've said it before, I'll say it again. I would like to have a crow friend at some time in my life. Nice. Here we go. Time to start the show. Hope the sign isn't getting wet. Okay, ready when you are. How does it look outside? Gross. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Saturn is in retrograde. What does that even mean? Yep. I think it'll let up. I guess we'll see what Elmo says. My poor tomatoes. Okay, in 3, 2. Hi, it's Rita. This is your evening broadcast, 8192. Wow, it's really raining out there. Damn, I can hear it from here. We have a few leaks. Put some pots and bowls underneath them. Thanks, Ron, for lending us your extra pots and bowls. Hope you had a good day despite the weather. Although it was really nice earlier, right? I had a good day today. I met a new friend. She's going to join us in about a minute or so. Maybe you saw her earlier around lunch? Or if you didn't meet her, then you'll meet her in a minute. Or if you met her already, but you still want to hang out, I'm sure there's plenty that we can talk about. Wow, so this is 8192. Is that right, Emily? That's a lot of broadcasts. I came in around the 5s, so I've only been around for half of them. And back then, in the 5s, let's see, I did Night Noise, and we had the Swap Show and the Bird Show, and people were just coming in and dropping off tapes all the time. And now, well, now it's just the evening broadcast. But it's not like, I'm not saying we're in decline or anything like that. I love the evening broadcast. I think it was the first show we had on here. It was the first show not produced by the power company. It was the first community show, yeah. Ooh. Hypnotic. No. Those empty humming shots of trees and glowing-eyed animals. Before that, it was just security footage from the woods. Yeah, so it's the spine of the station. Or maybe it's the heart? Or is it the skin? What part of WEVP body do you think this is? Why don't you come on by and tell us about it? We're going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Or if you don't want to brave the storm, you can always give us a call. Same number as always, 270-216-5556. I wonder if you can call that. Okay, so we're gonna start with a tape. This is an old one. It's one of mine, but maybe you haven't seen it. Or if you've seen it, it's been a while, so maybe you've forgotten. Shit. What? She asked me to queue up her tape. On Pueblo de Nada. Where is it? I don't know. It's probably still shelved. I'll find it. Ron silently mouths a thank you. Better go find it. Emily scans the shelf of videotapes. Oh, what's this? Emily pulls out an unlabeled tape. To herself absently. Impossible to say. Not much tape in there though. Old bumpers? Louder for others' benefit. Someone should come in here and label all these. We should put this all in chronological order, although I guess it's hard to remember sometimes the order of things, and some of these tapes were made at the same time, or we started one video and then started another in the middle and then came back later, and time is out of joint. It's like sweeping a beach. Oh, wait a minute. Something fell behind the shelf here. Gross, it's damp. She opens the case, it's empty. Ralph borrowed it for his screening, so it's probably with the others. Here, Aunt Connie reframed. Barrel Waste Studies, Death of an Airfield, on Pueblo de Nada. Aha! Is it un pueblo, or un... I don't speak Spanish. I know it's like House of Nothing, right? What would you all do without me? Here you go, Mo. Hold off on playing this until Rita's done setting it up. Thanks, babe. Ready when you are, Rita. Some people that lived here a long time ago, before the company town, before the airstrip, like over 100 years ago. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. To Emily. Ready, Emily? Wonder what Maya thinks of the dock. This is cool. Have you seen it before? I should say something nice. Yeah, it's something else. You don't sound convinced. It's not a bad way to learn about history, though. She did a lot of research for this tape. The people of nothing. We still have a few of those worn out notebooks they left. I guess that guy from the university took the rest. What did he say he was working on? Oh right, the Archive of Utopian Thought. Some big preservation project, I guess. So now the people of nothing are on a shelf somewhere. And here on this tape. It is history, right? Or is it just a story? It seems kind of sad now. This is kind of a memorial. Those are always sad. A memorial to the people who used to live here. Or is there even a difference? Although, now the tape is just here on a shelf. Every once in a while we dust it off and it shuffles around the airwaves again like an old dog. Sorry, did I say something wrong? Oh, no. I'm sorry, I just have some weird shit going on in my head tonight. You know what I mean? Sure, it's okay. Sorry I spaced out. Don't worry about it. You should... Oh, should I go sit? Yeah, it's almost over. Next up is Maya's interview. So where are you staying tonight? Here in town. Oh, good. Yeah. Even before the storm came in, I thought it'd be nice to get some rest before the long hike back to the highway. Ron offered his loft? What? He said I could sleep in his loft. Oh, honey, he's talking about his barn. Ron, nobody wants to sleep in your barn. Ron shrugs. It's not haunted. Hauntings aside, it's not a very comfortable barn. I mean, I can sleep anywhere, but I think the last time Bob slept in there, he needed a tetanus shot after. But that's Bob. He's a hypochondriac. I'm not even sure he really needed it. You'll stay at my place. Oh, thanks. With that storm coming, I should probably find somewhere to stay out here tonight. Maybe I'll just sleep here in the studio. I guess the loft is free. If I dare. Do you need anything? Actually, do you have an extra toothbrush? It'd be nice to sleep under the stars. I think I do, actually, yeah. Oh my god, I've been in the woods, you know. Right. I actually used a twig this morning. I kind of chewed up one end. That's how, you know, folks used to do it. No stars tonight, though. I've done that. Really? I'm disappointed. I thought I invented it. Even better, you can chew on some pine needles. It really freshens your breath. I mean, it's not perfect. Ouch. Wow, that's roughing it. Just close your eyes and pretend, I guess. Right, exactly. And even then, it's just not the same as real toothpaste. Do they know we're rolling? Oh, okay. Hi, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, that was from, like, it's several years old. I can't remember exactly. I enjoyed it very much. Oh, thank you, Maya. What's next? I brought in a tape. Oh, okay. You good? All queued up. I'm gonna check on the boys. Who are the boys? These boys? What the hell are they doing? Ben and Bob are seated on the couch, poking at the electronic innards of a radio. So then it won't mute while it scans between stations. Okay, because that's where they live, right? No, you just want that constant static noise. Right, the noise, that's where they live. They don't live anywhere, dude. They're ghosts. Oh, we're ghost hunting. Okay, why does it matter where you tune the radio? It's like soil in your garden. You need rich soil, right? Mashed up, rotted leaves and stuff, like compost. Oh, hey, Em. How's the show? Just a normal night. Good. Always fun to have a guest. Something for the shut-ins. Holdovers from the company town. Like that guy who used to do the titles for the Aunt Connie broadcasts. Why is he still here? An act of penance? It's our little town. Stragglers, weirdos, and ghost hunters. The radio crackles in as it scans rapidly across the spectrum. Snippets of voices mixed with colored noise and unfamiliar interference patterns. Did you hear that? That was definitely a voice from beyond the grave. Sounded like, I clearly heard dogwood in there. That's where we have to make our final delivery. Well, it's not Conway's final delivery anymore, it's Shannon's. Yeah, it kind of sounded more like frogwood to me. What the hell is frogwood? Man, I don't tell the ghosts what to say. Did you hear that, Emily? It must have been dogwood. Dogwood, of course. I guess it doesn't matter. The ghost voices don't really come out until you play back the recording later. They only exist in recordings, like a copy without an original. A mirror reflecting something that isn't in the room. Eerie. Like the mounds. The burial mounds here in town? You think they're haunted? No. Or, sure, probably, but I meant they're like the reflection. The people who made them lived hundreds of years ago. That whole society is long gone, and now we just have these lingering echoes without any trace of context. Yeah, that is kind of eerie. So the ghosts speak and we can't hear it, but the tape recorder can hear it. Is that right? I don't know. Sometimes I think it's more like the recording itself is a ghost. Like, that's what ghosts are. Recordings of events that didn't happen. When something keeps leaving new marks even after it's gone. False memories. Town looks really empty in the rain. It's Ron's big moment. So, okay, Ron, anything that you want to tell us about that tape? Everything on that tape was wild. Really? Everything? Wild stuff indeed. Even the horses? Everything on that tape was wild. I bought some forged folk tapes at a yard sale once. The lady said they were live tapes of Gene Ritchie playing the dulcimer at some local bar. They were pretty good too. A little noisy with the rattling bottles and chatty drunks, but it gave the recordings a certain aura of authenticity. Were the horses wild? I thought those were the horses here. Oh, the neighbors? We call the horses here the neighbors. No, I don't recognize that one. Then I noticed some of the background sounds repeating, someone telling the same hushed story at the bar during every song. A door opening and closing ended exactly the same way. The lady who sold me the tapes, she'd added the bar sounds artificially. I think she recorded the music herself in her bedroom and put Richie's name on it. I don't think there are any wild horses anymore. Really? How could that be? Oh, well, they've all been domesticated. Are the neighbors domesticated? We don't own them. No, they're, feral? The tapes live permanently in my truck. Over the years, they've become my favorite Ritchie recordings. Oh, right. In your documentary, you'd said that the people who used to live here had freed their horses. Exactly, but you can free your pet cat, but it won't turn back into a panther. Right. It's kind of haunting. A kind of ghost, like Ben was saying. But everything is a ghost around here these days. It's a ghost town, with people still living in it against all reason. Most of the houses are empty. Despite all the pain in this town's history. The Pueblo de Nada vanished, the airstrip went bankrupt, the company town buckled under guilt and exploitation. Even the first people here, all we have left of them is their graves. What about the dogs? Yeah, Ron, was the dog wild? Everything on that tape was wild. I just hope our ending isn't so dramatic. Maybe we can just decline peacefully into irrelevance and then one day stop, completely unnoticed. That sounds nice. Didn't look wild to me. I guess it's a matter of perspective. I'm not sure I agree, but now it's time for the weather. Thanks again, Ron. We're hanging on long past our expiration date. Well, the weather should be pretty wild. I can hear it for myself right now. Yeah, getting pretty intense out there. Hopefully it's not too loud. Do you get storms like this a lot? More and more. Right, of course. And then, of course, there's the actual ghost. Alright, here's Elmo with the weather report. And lucky us, we also have Cyrano Cole, who stopped by to add some drama, musically. I hear he's going to be at the Rum Colony later tonight if you need a cocktail after the show. So let's go live to Elmo for the weather report. Oh, is Elmo ready? I should make sure the camera's pointed in the right direction. Oh good, standing water on the floor. Elmo and Cyrano are killing this weather report. Hey. Hi, Jane. How are you? Hey. This is so trippy. How did he work out these ratios of oil, water, and dyes? It seems so precise the way he drips them in one little half drop at a time. It must have been a lot of trial and error just staring at a circle of light on the wall. Drip, drip, drip. Look at him. It's groovy. Where do you get your supplies, Elmo? Ben has a guy in... Oh wait, you mean the projection stuff? I mail-ordered these candle dyes. This other stuff is just mineral oil like you can get at the drugstore. Roofs are leaking all over town. The projector. Somebody just left it here, man. Incredible. Actually, it was that girl who does the pirate video stuff. You know, jamming our signal. Weaver. Yeah, our resident ghost. Ghost, huh? You really think she's dead? Does it matter? Of course it matters. You can't leave a ghost behind until you die, right? Well, that's one way to do it. But have you ever missed someone so bad you felt they were haunting you? Or been in a relationship with someone where it feels like their ex-lover is always in the room? I see what you mean. Hey, you think she'll get us tonight? It's about time, right? He's right, we're about due. Plus, Saturn's in retrograde. So I hear. Not that she keeps a strict schedule, but it's never longer than a month or two between... Oh, what does Mimi call them? I know they're bad for the general vibe around here, but can I be honest? Emily nods in mock gravity. I kind of like it when she busts in and takes over our signal. It's like a log falling on the road. Reminds me that this all used to be trees. Interventions, that's what Mimi calls it. It's been going on for a couple of years now. Her performances were cool though. I never saw her perform, but I heard about it. Well, yeah, I saw her do it a few times. I was into it. The first time she jammed our signal and showed up in our broadcasts, I didn't know who she was. She'd already disappeared when I came in and took over her old job. She did lectures, right? Yeah, you could say that. I thought of them as storytelling sessions. She talked for hours and shuffled through slide after slide of shapes, numbers, weird constellations, and who knows what it meant. Everyone was excited and confused and scared a little. On the defensive. They still are. And this was her projector. Right. I don't know where she got it though. It still works really well. I got a spare bulb at a resale shop, but I haven't had to use it yet. It's strange. I never think of what she's doing as hostile, really. Sounds like Elmo has the same impression. What happened to the rest of her stuff? I bet her slides are still here in the studio. Maybe with the posters? Sherry has all Weaver's old notebooks, I know that. She keeps them in her archive. You know, the big blue filing cabinet. With the daisies painted on. Yeah. Anyway. The really hard part to find is these two pieces of glass. They have to be paired very precisely. I had to get these from the clock store over in Glasgow. That's where they come from. Clock faces. Thanks for the tips, dude. Anytime, dude. So the ceiling panels are swelling a little. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Back to you, Rita. Thanks, Elmo and Cyrano. So next we have a selection from the video data bank. You're gonna like this one. Maya, this one's about caves. Ooh. Yeah, local caves. We play this one a lot. It's pretty cool. Oh, but we have a phone call. Should we get it now or should we wait? We'll get it now. Okay. Rita presses a button on the telephone next to her. Hello, WEVP. Hey, Ron. What'd you name it? I want to know. Hope you all packed a lunch. Sounds like this is gonna be a long one. Public access television. I was on public access television once. Awesome. Should be okay if I wander around a bit. Hey, babe. Oh. Mimi hasn't been by in a few weeks, though. When was the last one? Let's see what the notes say. Oh, wait, she just wrote times, not dates. Well, that's not very helpful. They're all at night. I guess that's a pattern. Oh, and here's Ron's recipe for mac and cheese. 6 cups of milk, Decadent. Oh, mac and cheese. No leaks back here just yet. The tapes are safe for the moment. I have a bad feeling the situation won't last. Soon I'll be scrounging for a tarp to protect the video data bank. Yeah. Is that really happening? Are we about to get drenched? Yeah. Cool, my socks are getting wet. I love to have wet socks. Same, bestie. You know, it was really, really rainy. Couch is getting a little damp, but Ben and Bob don't seem to mind. Probably too wrapped up in their project. Bob had some theories about Weaver's broadcasts. He was considering how she might be tapping into our wires here in town. He built a model, like a proof of concept. Big metal box you could wire up and use to take over our signal. It actually worked. The thing needed too much power to run. Even a car battery could only keep it going for a few seconds. Weaver's broadcast just loops and loops, sometimes for hours. Consolidated Power doesn't pay any attention to this town anymore. But they still have us on a strict energy budget. There's no way she's plugged into the grid. Oh my god, he's still going. He's asleep. Can you blame him? Shit, the line's dead. The phone lines are such a mess up here. Hello? Was that the storm or was it the damn phone lines? Man, they're really flaky. Business as usual. He has a really soothing voice. That's Jeff. He's a regular caller. He's asleep. Okay, it's Ron who's fallen asleep in his chair. Oh, well, let him sleep. Okay, well, let's play the tape. This is Cave Art. It's a classic around here. I'm excited. Looks like Mo's got this one all queued up. Way to go, Mo. I should let Maya enjoy the tape. So if Weaver's a ghost by some agreed on definition and mechanics, that means WEVP TV is haunted. Should we be doing something about that? Call the Ghoul Boys. Are you supposed to, like, have an exorcism or something? I mean, you can't just leave a place haunted. That would be negligence. I'd miss her, though. Guess there are good ghosts and bad ghosts. Loud crashing noise from outside wakes Ron up. What the hell? What was that? I'll check it out. Yikes. Should we go help? Oh, no. Oh, the tape is over. What did you think? That was great. Oh. Yeah, I like that one. That sounded pretty close. Oh, no. Is the power out or just the lights? I don't know, I'll take a look. Maybe a fuse blew on a relay or something. Some scared rat chewed a wire. Abandoned ship. Just kidding. Guess I'll take a look around and see if anything's smoking. Little town must seem even more romantic now, huh? If it survives the night. Incredible how dark it gets in here. I wonder... The thing about real mysteries, you can't even trust your own instruments. Feels like feathers. Oops, sorry, Mo. Oh, it's Mo. How are you holding up? I know you hate the dark. If this storm just wiped this town off the map. I'm not even going to think about the video data bank. If this storm just wiped this town off the map, where would everyone go? Would Elmo disappear into the woods? Go down to the Echo River and ply his trade there? They have weather down there, right? Hope you're not late for your gig, Cyrano. Poor thing, she's soaked. Are you having trouble with... Oh, I spoke too soon. I thought your power was out. Yeah, it just came back on. Weird. Good, though. You made it in all this storm. Oh, I'd never miss the evening broadcast. To be honest, it's the only time I get to share my work. I wonder how many people even tune in at this point. Is she just reading her poetry to us here in the studio? Sure, of course. That's great. What happened with the power? That was weird, right? The power? Oh, it seems like a normal kind of thing to happen in a storm. Yeah, you're right. I just have an eerie feeling tonight. Well, you know, Saturn's in retrograde, right? Sure is. Well, ready to go? Ready. Some of the studio wiring is in puddles now. That's dangerous, right? Nobody else seems concerned about it. Okay, this ceiling is falling apart. Doesn't bode well for the roof. Nobody... Oh, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. See what? Now we enter the cultural section of tonight's program. Did you fix it? Just came back on its own. It'll take a second for the equipment to warm back up and we'll be on the air again. Spooky. It's a disaster out there. The neighbor's barn is basically underwater. Wow, so just completely... Yeah, just completely flooded. I passed Ron on the way in. He's gonna take a look and see if there's anything he can do. Will they be okay? Ron knows what he's doing. He used to be a firefighter. It's a little bit different though, right? I guess. Nikki hands some wet paper towels to Rita. Oh, thanks. Nikki pulls a journal out of her jacket pocket. I brought my work. Oh, good. Nikki reads her poetry. It's a weekly feature of our broadcast. Oh, great. I look forward to hearing it. Yeah, I just hope that we can keep going. We lost power a little while before, right? Better get started then. To the camera reading. To the out-of-towner. What eagle flew you to your final bed? It was not the men who brought you there to sleep. The men who left you bloodied and then fled had chosen mud and muddy watered creek. Did wild turkeys gobble, dote, and care, and wipe the moss beneath your eyelids clear? Did cardinals pull the twigs out from your hair, and wash your hands and feet, and trim your beard? When wood ducks dressed you in your resting gown, and pigeons fashioned shoes from leaves and bark, who then sewed flowers into a burial crown? The one who made your headdress was a hawk. The men who broke your body, where were they? The vultures stayed home on your funeral day. Emily, look at the monitor. Do be quiet, we're live right now. No, we're not, look. That's not our broadcast. Damn, there she is. Elma was right. What's wrong? It's her, Weaver. Oh, really? Tonight? Sorry about this, Maya. What's going on? Local prankster. She jams our signal every once in a while, whenever the stars align. Prankster? Not the word I would use. Hi, Tim. Welcome in. How are you today? Some creepy stuff happening. It's a storm. Might turn that down a little more. It's a little bit loud. Let me know if it's okay. Damn, so what do you do about it? Just wait until she's done. We've never been able to stop her from jamming us. We don't even know how she does it. We should be back on in a minute, though. Yeah, it's definitely storming. We had that big house, or the big tree next to our house, dropped quite a few branches this morning. Uh-oh. Hello? Tim, no. Left the window cracked overnight and the shelf my PS5 sits on was right below it. No, because that rain was going sideways. I went out to feed the boys this morning, the two cats that live outside, and we feed them. And the whole porch was wet. So, like, they were perched on top of other things because they didn't want to be wet. Wow. The PS5 was dry, but the shelf was damp. Well, and now we know, let's not leave that window open when it's a storming outside. Wow. I have boba. I'm very happy about it. Did anyone have anything good for dinner, for a snack? Or what's the last really delicious thing that you had? Tim is from Phil Kaiser. Hi Casey. It's the classic milk tea one with just the brown sugar boba. I don't know what kind of tea they use. It's kind of like star anise flavor. There's like some sort of anise flavor. Oh, I love boba. Is it still snowing up where you are, Casey? Because I probably wouldn't be in the mood for boba if it was snowing, but maybe if it snowed frequently, I'd be used to it. It is very sweet. It's a nice treat to have, but I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Act 5. Alright, I will actually drink water too. Everybody drink water with me or whatever beverage you have. Tim, that's super weird. There's snow here today. Yeah, it was about 8 degrees Fahrenheit today. I'm American. I need to figure out what that is. 8 Celsius too. Okay, like 46. 46 degrees Fahrenheit. It is March tomorrow. It's like 50. So it's not that much. It was 8 Fahrenheit. Okay. Well, you did the conversion for me. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's cold. It's very cold. Yeah, that makes sense. There wouldn't have been snow if it was 46 degrees. Where it would have melted. Yeah, it's like 50 degrees here. But we've got a lot of wind. Ooh, last yummy thing Casey had was garlic knots and pizza. That sounds incredible. What kind of pizza was it? Also, I'm going to shout out Casey, amazing streamer. You've been doing a lot of collabs recently. You've been doing a lot of fun stuff. Ooh, just cheese. Yeah, I love a just cheese pizza. It's classic. A good cheese pizza. Fantastic. Can't beat it. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of like tournaments and stuff, right? And was it Apex? I don't know. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, the Batman pizza. What's Batman pizza? I'm out of the loop. What is that? Also, shout out to Timbo. Timbo just got a very shiny new PC. And I heard he will be streaming tomorrow night. Little Caesars thing. I haven't been back to Little Caesars since I got sick. I don't know if I got sick from it, but I got sick after eating it. And that was horrible. Doing Apex tomorrow, trying to reach gold on ranked. Oh, Fortnite tournament. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I did remember that you play Apex as well. That's cool. I'm really bad at shooters. Like, extremely bad. What was I playing recently that was a shooter? Or I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh, this is why I'm bad at this game, because it's a shooter. Nice. Some Apex pals. Alright, we're gonna get into Act 5, the very last. We're finishing this game tonight. I don't know if it'll be a happy ending, but we'll see. Also, Casey, would you like some coffee or donuts? Maybe some pie? So want me to play Doom? Oh no. Maybe like a charity incentive, I'll do that. What should we welcome Casey in with? Coffee, pie, donuts. What do you feel like? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I've had, I can't tell you how many cups of coffee in my life, and this is one of the best.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. But yes, welcome in, Casey. That's how we found Super Upscaler Boy, was that he was playing, someone made a Sonic game in the Doom engine. It was really cool. It's like free. So, sorry for cursing, but this coffee is dang good. Exactly. Absolutely. All right. Oh, that was some really relaxing. So that. Oh, you can't hear it. Ooh, nice, Tim. You're good, you're good. I mean, I shouted you out first, so. Oh, we made it to the top. That's everything, right? How did this all fit in that truck? I'm afraid you carried more than your share. Nah, I'm used to it. TVs are pretty heavy too. How are you? I almost forgot about daylight. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. I think it rained. So we hear. Rained a lot, I mean. The worms are going to be out for sure. May I use your phone, Miss Shannon? Oh, yeah. Shit, the battery's dead. So are we ready to go? Anyway, who would you have called? No, I thought you might have some games on there. No, it's a little too old for that. So, I don't want to haul this stuff any further until we know exactly where we're going. I think I see some houses over there. Okay. Holler if you find anything. Whoa. I'm a cat. Is that horse okay? Oh, we climbed up from there. Junebug and Johnny strained to hear the noises coming from the well. It's like two people talking, but not to each other. Maybe they're on the phone? Johnny shades his eyes with his hand. How are your eyes, Cricket? They're kind of flickery, but okay. Want to see? I'm okay for now. Whoa. Is that a person? Who's that? Weird. Wanda snores softly. Wanda sleeps peacefully. Think it'll rain anymore? Oh, Ben. Nah. I don't see any clouds. Just our luck. Oh, really? He thinks it's gonna rain again tomorrow. Nah. I don't know, man. Animals have a sense for the weather. Okay, those are the people we just watched do the broadcast. Who's this? What are they doing? Not over here. Who's that? This headstone has no name on it. Maybe it was his choice. Some stubborn old man not wanting the town to fuss over him even in death. Still, a burial is not only for the dead. It's true. A tree. Who's that? The seer reclined high in a tree, carving fine details into a small wooden pipe. She loved this spot. The height, the distance, she was always at a distance, watching everyone work. From this height, she could see the earth movers shaping mounds under the draftsman's supervision. She could see him inspecting his plan, the drawing he'd made from her game, the map. Huh? What? Who? Oh, they're painting now. Interesting, interesting. Oh, the barn. Hello? Oh. Go up. Cats, man. They'll just go. Trying to grow out my bangs. And, I don't know. When I left the hairdresser today, she was like, oh, well, I guess we'll see next time I see you if you have short bangs or longer bangs. We're gonna try. I don't know. I've had bangs for 14 years. I really don't know how it's gonna go. Come on down. A horse. Oh no. This shouldn't have happened. We should have prepared better. All of us. Waffles for any weather. Hell yeah. Count me in. I want waffles. What are... Whoa. Yikes. Look at all those birds in there. Jorge scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. There were only a few dozen left. More shelves than books now. The result of an experiment called the New Selection. Privately, he called it the Purge. But only privately, in small groups of reliable complainers. The unspoken rule was to hold back criticism as long as possible. Experiments needed time to unfold naturally without the interference of doubt. Jorge would have preferred to complain more freely. Fraser proposed and executed experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of community life to the next in search of excess to cut back. Lately, he turned his scythe to the library. The New Selection meant decimating their store of books, according to Fraser's own inscrutable criteria. Now we are guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more time lost to printed chaff. I love printed chaff sometimes. Okay? Sometimes you need that. Fraser's colorless voice echoed in Jorge's mind. He felt like spitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods. Probably gonna go to Lurks from here on out. Gotta sleep soon for work. Have an amazing stream. Thank you, Casey. Have a good lurk. Have good rest. And yeah, have a good day at work tomorrow. I appreciate you. Thank you. I missed it. Really, that's what they wrote. They followed some migrating birds up here from Central America. Somewhere up to Florida. And then here. Well, that's what they wrote anyway. I guess it might have been a metaphor. Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Casey. That means a lot. I appreciate you, friend. I'll see you again soon. Alright. Want some water, kitty? No. Really disappointed that Waffles in Any Weather is not open. What the hell is this? The Shadow Man. Okay. Anyone over there? What's that? I don't like it. What about up here? Nope. Oh, the kid. Kid. Oh, this. What kind of fish are those? Ezra, they're goldfish. They eat algae and mosquito eggs. Very helpful. Sounds like a good job. Yes, it does. My job today is to write this poem. Who's it for? It's for the neighbors. It's for the town. It's for me, I think. It's for the town. This is so weird. What are these? Who are these shadow people? I don't like it. A bell? Don't go too far. I don't want you to get in water and drown. Man, cats are fast. Alright, who else is around? It's a nice garden over there. Anything to look at? Whoa. Huh? Six or seven men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch, and he could hear them laughing. He tried not to hear them. Instead, he listened to the shovel punching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It was wet dirt, mud really. It made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. One man was louder than the rest. He had a nervous laugh that sucked up all the air around him. Here at the bottom of the hollow, there were patches of mud everywhere. That was water pooled on the ground or just below the surface. That was the danger. The laughter quieted into greedy chuckles, and he could feel the men approaching. Oof. I don't like that at all. Well, the mailbox says 5 Dogwood Drive. Is there any mail in there? Like if someone wrote them a letter, maybe their name is on it. It just showed up, the house. When? Where did it come from? Maybe it blew in with the storm. Don't leave the cat. How weird. It feels warmer in here somehow, right? Strangely comfortable. Nobody lives here? Well, somebody ordered some furniture. It's actually quite spacious. Yeah, you could fly a plane in here. The light in here is pretty great, actually. Yeah, a good space to read a book. So much room, though. We could set up a whole studio. And at night, we look at the stars. I could set up a new workshop here. I could fix TVs again, or whatever people need. Hell, I could fix toasters. One could really fit a lot of books in here. I'd love to perform in a place like this at sunset. I kind of feel like I'm on stage right now, actually. You know what I mean, ma'am? Weird acoustics, like you get little echoes before the sounds themselves. I like it. Need to make sure and preserve some of this stuff before the next big storm. So whoever lives here next will know who came before. You could put on a play for all the animals. At least there will always be bugs. That's what I like about bugs. I'd like to see that. We saved what we could. Hey cat, I'll race you. From here to that pile of mail, okay? Come stand here. This is a starting line. Ready. Go. All right. It's no shame to lose. I'm a fast runner. Music's so cool. Is it too loud, maybe? Turn it down a little bit. Don't drown. Okay. What's this? Elmo gave Rita a tour of the cameras and wiring. She'd just been through a certificate program of public broadcasting at the community college, so no surprises there. Nikki showed her the video data bank. James demonstrated, the sand and image processor. And then Ron came in barreling in with an urgent expression. The station had a great collection of videotapes made by local artists, along with a huge library of what looked like home movies. There were tapes about local politics, the weather, video dream diaries. Rita was eager to start contributing her own work. Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like. Wouldn't it be nice to arrive at the beginning of something for once? But as she listened to Ron detail the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs, she heard other possibilities. She studied their faces and found concern, for sure, but also something like relief, hope, and an awakening of play. Nikki looked like she might have been daydreaming. These were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something of their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Could that be their anchor? What's this? Oh man, it's totally broken. Waterlogged tapes. They might still play, who knows? But all the VCRs are shot. Ooh, we know someone who can help with that, don't we? Buddy. Oops. I don't even know. I wonder if that garbage truck still works. Does it work? I don't know. I think you wind it here. No, it doesn't work. I could probably fix it. Oh, you could definitely fix it, man. Then you'd have a new robot friend. Then I'd have a new robot friend. Nice little setup you've got. Yeah, it's alright. Many afternoons have come and gone right here, listening to the radio, taking a break from some maintenance work. How's she looking anyway? Oh, I'll have her up and running again this afternoon, no problem. Just a couple bends in the wrong places. Well, it's just lucky I have all the parts here. Difficult to mail order with no roads. There's one thing Cass always insisted on about this place. No roads leading in or out. Hell, we can always fly. To tell the truth, I've long suspected the reason Cass never wanted any roads here was just to keep the horses safe. And now... Radio plays softly in hangar. Oh, it's over there. At first they only observed the truck from a distance. It was an alien carcass, something that made more sense in death than in life. The company had dropped it off in the middle of the day when everyone was at the plant. They let it sit overnight, alone and strange. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but Ron approved. To Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. He thought it was elegant. He liked the idea of passing it every day, observing it from different angles and distances. He didn't care if they used it or not. Anyway, there weren't any roads in town unless you counted the old airstrip. Everyone had to agree this was money and attention that would have been better spent addressing this town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damn messianic ditch. Still, they had few things to dispose of. Broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. They gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck. Once a month, some shadows would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on a cart. Weird. Marianne clears her throat. Well, hello. Marianne nudges Wanda gently, softly singing, Wanda, time to wake up. Nope, dead to the world. Probing meow. Just try again later, I guess. Hi, Claire. Welcome in. Paints and chalk in the small bag, diary in the large bag, stuffed dog in the small bag, photograph of Chris in the large bag. No, in the small bag? Sandra can decide, should she keep the photo of her husband or should Alex keep the photo of his father? She dreaded the separation from her son. Fraser insisted it was just to help Alex develop independence and community ethics. But she'd seen the same thing happen to Isabel after criticizing Fraser's new flood control plans. It was obviously a punishment. She set everything down, closed her eyes, massaged her temples, and wondered, not for the first time, how Fraser had consolidated so much invisible power so quickly. How had he done it? Had he in fact done anything at all to claim this incredible lattice of influence? Or had they simply blindly given it to him? Dang. I hate it. It's upsetting. Okay. Oh, she's gone. Where'd she go? I guess she woke up. Finally. Just make the rounds and see. We're playing as a cat right now, Claire. How are you today? Ezra and... who's that? There's really never been a road to this place? Why not? Yeah, the crow. Just got off work. I hate that. Because of tax season? Or... I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. Maybe it is, though. I thought to myself, that doesn't really make sense. I don't know what's going on. That's what I figured. Oh, just short deadlines. Oh, gross. How'd they manage that? Makes sense to me. I guess we could, but it sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, okay. Will you stick around to help? You're right. I'll think about it. Okay then. Guess we better get started. What are you doing? Well, I hope that you will get to take some time off in the future to make up for having to work so late. Do you get to like flex your time? Or do you get overtime? Because I definitely don't get overtime. And I could just like flex. Oh, whew. That is good. That's awesome. No, miss, they don't scare me at all. If you met them, you'd feel the same way, I'm sure. There's It's a very old one and nobody can quite figure her out, but I can't imagine she means any harm. I leave the radio on for her at night, somewhere between stations, so it's just hissing. She likes the hissing, I think, though I can't say why. What is it about the radio they love? They all love it. To tell you the truth, I feel a little bad I won't be here to care for them anymore. Isn't that something? I'm leaving at sunset. If you'd like, I'll help you find a bus back to Lithuania, you said? My uncle is very dying. I should be there to see him through it. But with everyone gone, who will feed these ghosts? Thank you. Yeah. I also love them a lot. She did a great job. A tire. Huh, that's fun. Clyde lay on his back on the runway, hands folded behind his head, halfway between dreams and the afternoon sun. He entertained the momentary delusion that he'd survived a plane crash, and was vaguely unhappy when the dream faded. Coming into land, he'd slammed into a truck. The driver probably thought the runway was another road. The roads were full of trucks coming and going these days, filling the town with strangers ever since. But he couldn't remember any more of the dream. It was fading quickly and irretrievably, in that uniquely frustrating death of past dreams. All the state said they wanted was to knock down some trees, many trees, and to build a road tying this small town to the larger web of streets and highways that entombed the rest of the country. But Clyde and his inner circle of stunt pilots turned mail carriers knew that a road would be the end of their secluded paradise. Wow, how'd you get out of there? I slipped into a stream and held my breath as it carried me deep underground. Then what happened? You're lucky. I'm always lucky. It's one of my qualities. Then I found the library of television. There were TVs everywhere. As soon as you walked in the door, every channel was playing at once. I had one eyeball pointed at a cooking show and the other at a crime show. If I had stayed any longer, I would have split into 1,000 different people. For a while, I was completely hypnotized, but then a fly buzzed in my ear and it woke me up. Wow, I'm glad you got out of there. Sounds scary, but also kind of cool. Exactly. I'll take you there sometime if you want. I'll never go there again, but you should check it out. Did I tell you I discovered the place where all the garbage goes? I've always wondered. You mean the dump? Oh, no, it's much more exciting than that. What they do is they take some water out of the ocean and replace it with garbage. There's a big fire at the center of the earth that's been burning basically forever. Fire grows bigger and bigger as we pile on more garbage. Someday it will burn out of control and all will be lost. The fire is maintained by ancient dinosaurs. They've burned themselves so many times there's nothing left but oily bones. Oh, I don't like either of these. I hung out with an old dog and some musicians. Wow, I'm jealous, but I won't let it ruin our friendship. We should stick together. I agree completely. It's a nice idea, but you should stay with your friends. I think they still need your help. Here you go, kitty. Shannon. Oh, hi, kitty. Yes, it's a beautiful day. I guess the weather was pretty bad last night, though. Meow. You're a chatty one, aren't you? It's like egg. Sure, whatever you say. Alright, well, take it easy. Yeah, I'd be worried about that too. Well, and it isn't just the rodents. The floors are mostly rotted, I think. You'd fall right through. I'm surprised they're still standing after last night. All the buildings? No, most of them have good bones. It's just these ones the power company built that are rotten. Oh, okay. Oops. Yeah, the power company moved in here a while back and set it up like their own little town. For the workers. But they didn't build them too good, huh? It's garbage. They couldn't be bothered. I lived in that one over there, in fact, when I first came here to work at the power plant. Oh, yeah? I wouldn't set foot in there now, though. Okay. Where else? Who's that? Oh, we already talked. No. Some of these are really old. Maybe we should open them. Don't even think about it, he says. He says not to open other people's mail, kid. I know what he said. But they're not even here to open it themselves. I won't tell a soul. Till it just gave way. Alert, meow. Something in the bushes. Rita tore up weeds. Elmo stood next to her with a bucket. She passed him the uprooted weeds, and he stuffed them in the bucket. They worked this way for a few hours. Dark clouds drifted slowly closer, but wouldn't arrive until evening. Rita and Elmo left to get some tea. The bucket of weeds sat warming in the sun. The dandelions wilted and the clover dried. Some wayward insects continued to eat. When Rita and Elmo returned, they assumed the same roles and continued working. The garden was coming along as well as they could hope, given months of neglect. When the plant shut down, the company abruptly pulled out of the area and took a large part of the town's population with it. This included the Carver family, who attended this garden, the largest and most productive in town for years. Now the garden would be cared for by a new family, and feed what was left of the town and whatever it became next. They didn't know much about gardening, but they were prepared to learn on the job. They knew for sure they would plant tomatoes. Those had grown well from this garden in the past. Rita and Elmo worked until it started to rain. The rain washed their sweat into the dirt. But you did good work. It's not your fault. They didn't let you finish, that's all. If they let you finish, oh, forget about it. This place would be dry as a bone. You always did good work. It's a memorial. Hmm. taking one last look. You said you were sketching? Researching? Yeah, I just came down to see this ancient earthwork. It's beautiful, right? This big mound. Why'd they build this huge dirt spiral? Most of these ancient earthworks are thought to be burial mounds, but this one definitely isn't. To be honest, I don't know what it was for. Heavier than they look. Sure, everyone's heavier after they've passed. It's only natural. The spirit has no weight. In fact, it lifts us up a little. Oh, it's you again. Yeah, well, feel free to pitch in. I'm sure this will go a lot quicker with two of us on it. I'm a cat. I don't know, I'm busy, huh? What, left a sunbeam unslept in? Yeah, basically. Suit yourself. I'll be here. One of the ghosts is just like meditating. Oh. Would you believe it came to me in a dream? One of those dreams where you're lost somewhere, kind of familiar and anonymous, like a bus terminal. Everyone else knows where to go, but you're really confused. It's nice. What's it for? They're gonna put this up on the old barn as part of the ceremony. I'm honored to tell you the truth. Nowhere to. Family of small mice huddle beneath the debris. Mice retreat into shadows. Reading an envelope. How about Greg Rabbit? Greg the Rabbit? No, like Rabbit is his last name. Well, there's no Greg or Rabbit here. Not anymore, at least. Great. It is our privilege to inform you that your application has been accepted. Your studies can begin as soon as you arrive. Good job. Yeah, good job, Greg. I hope he got the message eventually. I wonder what he studied. Artichokes. What? What? Oh, no, architecture. Okay. A boat. Choppy seas. Aye, Captain, let's reinforce the sails. I hate when you get like too many boba in the straw. It won't come up. Got it. Gotta get all the balls, you know? She watched him. She stood in her own shadow. A few deer hunters and talkers walked past, but said nothing to the seer. Didn't even look. She studied the path. This was the path the seer had found in her scrying game. A series of private dice rolls and inscrutable diagrams. At the end of the route, she'd seen a safe, quiet place. Caverns of leathery black birds. A lake of eyeless fish. A towering flame. Now the diver walked the mounds, memorizing the route. He was almost ready. Okay. Whoa, Julian. Nothing to say. He was just sort of reflecting. Oh, that's pretty. Horses. Now what? Waffles? No, okay, let's... Look at this place. The library. What a mess. Basically like this building's only next of kin. I don't think anybody else, nobody living, has spent as much time exploring it. Because I've chosen to be the one to remember it. I'm the designated rememberer. Whenever I have a quiet moment to myself, I close my eyes and picture this building. The floor, the ceiling, the arc of the hallways. I like that kind of history, the lived-in details. That's how you know people have always been people. Always made choices and nothing was inevitable. Yeah, this is a special place. You'd fit right in here. Sure, it's a mess right now, but there's some residual energy from those fearless experimenters that I don't think will ever dissipate. Ooh, I don't know. Hang on a second. I'm gonna take a quick BRB and go use the restroom. I know that'll make this very difficult decision. I'll be right back. I'll put on a BRB for y'all. Let's see.
Time for a cup of
Maybe
joe.
we do this one.
I'm going to get the sheriff. Twin Peaks will be right.
Oh, wait.
Still not close. Boy, this is gonna be an all-night brainbuster. Yep, better drink some coffee. Oh, we're out of coffee. Ah, well, I'll just drink this warm cream. Oh.
Cheese, freedom, L.E. La Cruz. This here burns better. Look
Huh?
better. Look burns you.
I'm not following you.
Burns is suit. Burns is suit.
Huh?
Look at Burns' suit. Yeesh.
Ha, ha, ha.
I had an idea, Chief. Why don't we check out that suit Burns was wearing when he got shot?
Did you have the same backwards talking dream with the flaming cards?
I'll drive.
Oh, Coop, about the uniform.
Yes, Albert?
Replacing the quiet elegance of the dark suit and tie with the casual indifference of these muted earth tones. It's a form of fashion suicide, but call me crazy. On you it works.
Oh, hello. This Alistair Cookie here for Monsterpiece Theater. Tonight, another episode in Mystery about a monster trying to guess a town secret. A town called Twin Peaks. Oh, excuse me. Whoa! Pie. Oh. Diane, this Agent Cookie reporting. Me in town called Twin Peaks. Darn fine town. Darn fine pie. Ooh. Darn fine plates, too. Diane, there is one thing me no can find out. Why is town called Twin Peaks? Me begin asking questions. Asking questions, best way to find out something. Okay.
Anything else I can get you?
Oh, hello, yes. You can get me some answers.
What was the question?
Me want to know why town is called Twin Peaks.
Hey, I don't butt into your business, do I? Stay out of mine.
That not darn fine answer. Me got to ask more people more questions. Hey, hello. Me, Special Agent Cookie.
I'm Finch.
Huh?
David Finch.
David Finch. Good. Me like bird who knows own name. Now, me have question. Why this town called Twin Peaks?
I'll see you later, Laura.
Gotta fly.
Wait.
Yes?
You know can't give me teensy-tiny hint?
Well, it's called...
Yeah.
It's called Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Because...
Come on!
Oh, sorry, gotta go.
Wait, please.
Okay. Ask the log bird.
The log bird?
Yes.
Are you coming or what?
Yes.
This town gets stranger and stranger. Okay, me look for log bird. Log bird.
Who's looking for me?
Oh, me. Log bird. Oh, me look for you.
What's on your mind?
Me want to ask you one simple question. Why this town called Twin Peaks?
Let me ask.
No. Me asking questions. That's how me find out things.
Let me ask my log. Do you know why this town is called Twin Beaks?
How should I know? I'm a log.
Ha! A talking log! Ha 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 ha!
That's right, a talking log. A log that doesn't like to be laughed at. Come on, let's get out of here.
Sorry! Diane, me hurt the log's feelings today, and me no closer to finding out why they call this place Twin Beaks. But me did notice one thing very interesting about the birds in this town. They all have two beaks. But they no like to talk. Oh well. Ah! Time for more of this great pie. Let's go, Diane. And that concludes Twin Beaks. Darn fine story, darn fine actor. Darn fine pie. This Alistair Cookie saying goodbye for Monster Piece Theater.
Hello, we're back. I hope you enjoyed the BRB entertainment. I could stay here. Junebug and Johnny walk up. Oh, hi. Hey, aren't you... What's good, little dude? We're talking about the library. Friends of yours? Yep, we travel together. We hung out last night, but I guess I have to go back now. Ron dug a grave. For the horses. Hey, this book's in pretty good shape. City of Ladies. Interesting. I want to go to the City of Ladies. Uh-oh. I muted beforehand. I thought there was going to be a second sneeze, but there wasn't. Elmo. And ever since then, I've just been treating it like a little cafe for the town. Everybody pitches in? Yeah, it's a community thing, but I make the waffles. People have to look out for each other here. It's always been that way. Back before the power company pulled out, I was in fear of my life half the time. Well, I know I'm not sticking around. You think you'll do anything with this place? Hey, people gotta eat, right? Well, some people. (3A) Lay paper flat. 3B. Bring bottom left corner up to right corner. 3C. Crease with firm, steady pressure along a diagonal fold. Nikki applied only gentle pressure. Looser flowers felt more alive. She rolled her wrists. It was the 6th hour of her assigned company store shift, and she made dozens of flowers. Ron had bought a bouquet and cleaned out their stock that afternoon. Repeat steps 4A through 7 for each petal, taking care not to rip the filaments from step 9. She imagined the insects that would pollinate paper flowers, watercolor bees or wasps that left ink stings when they stung. A commotion outside caught Nikki's attention. Men yelling, blows landing. She put down her work and stepped out just in time to see the crowd disperse. Something brown scurries up the side of a tree. A squirrel? Too fast to tell. Clyde and Cass sat cross-legged in the shade of a light aircraft, Cass shuffling cards and Clyde loosely or absently flipping through a stack of unopened letters. Cass played cards and told fortunes with the same deck. Sometimes she'd switch it up mid-game or mid-divination, until you never knew whether you were winning or losing, or if good luck in the game might mean bad luck in some other part of your life. Demand for aerial stunts having faded almost completely, and many of their company having died or aged out of the profession, Clyde and Cass found for their remaining pilots a steady flow of contract work, delivering mail to remote rural areas. But this place was abandoned. Cass's cards predicted they'd be here for quite a while. Oh, they got more stuff in there. Yeah, I'll miss them for sure. Beautiful creatures and so thoughtful. I bet. Where do you think you'll go? Oh, I don't know. For now, I'm just poking around the rubble. Emily pulls a videotape out of the rubble. Home movies? It could be. We showed a lot of them on the station. Probably some weird art video, statistically speaking. Emily pulls a piece of slate adorned with a partial circuit diagram out of the rubble. Hey, I've got one of those. It's, this is part of James' schematic for the sand and image processor. Damn, this was valuable information. Very little I can salvage here. It wouldn't mean anything anyway. It's kind of a package deal. You need the tapes and the station and the people. If one part is missing, the whole thing falls apart. Where are you flying to? Flying? I'm just checking to see if everything's working okay. You could fly her somewhere if you wanted, though, right? You could fly her somewhere if you wanted to, though, right? Of course. So why don't you? Here we go. Keep your distance now. Oh, let's go over here. What are they doing? I even lived in there for a bit. No way. Yeah, too drafty. I moved out one winter and never looked back. It gets cold? Sure, when the sun is down. Nice old church, though. Really nice. Could make a nice workshop. There you go. Alright, man, let's see what you got. This one looks like it might still play. Oh, Bill Monroe, great. Yeah, we had a few of his. Man, this is a barnstormer. Popular? It used to be, but then the jukebox started to wear down. The longer it would run, the slower it would play. It's weird echoes, like the music was leaking and just pulling up in the bottom somewhere until everything was drowning. After a few hours, no matter what you put in that jukebox, it would come out strange. Wrong. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool to me, man. I love being this cat, just running around. It's pretty great. My gosh, I have to be really careful when I play this game. Not to accidentally click stop streaming again. That happened once. I almost did it again. Six feet? That's a standard for people anyway, but maybe I ought to stick to the traditional depth out of respect. Neighbors were about 15 hands, so that's pretty close. Now what I can't figure is, for purposes of burial, do you measure from the front legs or the back? Well, at least I'm putting the math in. If this were still company property, they'd be off to a landfill. Cold sons of bitches. If those greedy sons of bitches had finished that drainage ditch when they were supposed to, I had to hike through the woods and give them a piece of my mind. Well, I should put some of that bile into digging these holes. Oh, damn, there he goes. Can we go in after him? In the bushes? Yeah. After the raccoon? Yeah. No. But it's probably full of thorns. They're robots. Why do they care about thorns? Yeah, but raccoon. It's not happening. Okay. Don't pout. If that raccoon comes back into town, we'll leave some food out for him. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Hey, don't run in the graveyard. Why not? People are trying to rest. Agreed. Notes on inhabitants. Most have relocated already prior to the transitional event. Resident or visitor? Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, right? I can spot you easy now. Making a survey of the site for potential reclamation. Initial results are promising. I think this may be the moment we finally reclaim this ghost town. Right, well, don't set up shop just yet, huh? Wow. Seems to be working okay. Julian's gonna love this. Who? Yeah, it's amazing. All the birds are gone. It's time for the ceremony, I guess. Hey y'all, thanks for sticking around for this. I know we've all got places to... Well, if anybody still needs somewhere to go, be sure to speak up, okay? I think Ron's heading through the woods tonight, back to the road if you want a caravan. You staying, Em? Yeah, sure, I'll stay. At least for a while. I just want to make sure everyone has somewhere to go. I think we can build something here again. This place has good bones. For right now, though, we've got some friends to bury. The neighbors. Nikki has a poem and I have a song. If anyone wants to say anything, though, I'll go first. The neighbors were kind, gentle, beautiful horses. I used to go on walks with the silver one out in the woods by... Why didn't anybody ever give them names? The silver one. Well, I guess he was gray, but his coat looked silver in the light, so I always called him that in my head. And the other one is the other one. And I love these horses, but you'd never know it if you heard me talk about them like that. So I'm sorry, Silver One and Other One. Sorry I don't have better names for you. You deserved better names. Also sorry I'm so bad at this. Anybody else have anything to say? We didn't give them names because their names weren't ours to give. The horses were here before us, you know. They came with the people from Central America, you know. The Utopians, the people of nothing. The people of nothing arrived by horseback in October, and their first experiment was to free the horses. That was generations ago, of people and horses. I don't know when we started calling them the neighbors. We should have called them the people, I think. They were the only consistent residents of this place for over 100 years, and now they're all gone. Who are the people now? I've got something to say. I just want to say these horses used to crap on my floors, but it never bothered me too much. I never mentioned it to anyone. I didn't want to make a thing out of it, but if we're clearing the air, well, that happened and that's okay. I mean, recently too. I was cleaning up horse crap just a couple days ago, but I'm saying it was okay. It would have been okay if any of you wanted to crap on my floors. I just want to say that. I would have cleaned up after any of you if you crapped on my floor. What a pal Ron is. Hey, if you shit on my floor, it's no big deal. You know? Thanks, Ron. Okay, I guess we better move on. Nikki, you ready? Well, thanks for sticking around, like Emily said. It's so good to have you all here for this. I think the neighbors would have liked this, all of us gathered here. They liked to be around people. Maya, you and our other visitors might not know about the out-of-towner. He came here to work for the company, to dig a ditch, and the company worked him good and hard, for less than he was worth, but it wasn't enough. They had to use him up completely. After that, we became ungovernable. First out of shame, then grief, then anger. This is a poem for the neighbors, but it's also for this town. Yeah, we're going to bury this town today when we bury these horses. It's the same thing. We're going to bury these horses, and what do you think will happen next? We'll all walk out into the woods and leave this place empty. No, I guess some of us might stay and build again. That's all right. It couldn't be me, but to try is your birthright. If you do stay, you'll be building on top of a grave. But that's true anywhere. The whole world is built on top of graves. Live for me under your boot soles, as the fella says. Nikki clears her throat and begins reading from the paper she's holding. We all leave town and call that town a ghost. What ghosts gave this town breath and made it home. And now that breath is gone, we buried it here. What's left is not a ghost, it's just the bones. Nikki's hands tremble a bit as she reads from the paper. Our neighbors were the best of us, of course. It's always so. Our better selves, clear of ourselves, where we can see their glory glow. They glow now underground, our friends, with love. Our neighbors left us here, though not alone. Where friends have gone, we hope one day to go. Below the earth, in damp and torchlit caves, return their souls in peace and gently roam. Then we buried the horses.
I've heard of a land of joy and peace and wonderful life, a beautiful place of mansions fair and skies so bright, where all who believe the Savior dear forever shall stay. And having been saved by grace divine, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
All the ghosts.
Well, glorious news I tell and sing as onward I go, for For those who are still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing that praise above some beautiful day. For glory to Him who died for me, I'm going that way. I know I shall meet Him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet Him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done, He'll say, while trusting my soul redeemed in love, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day.
All these
I'm
people.
clinging to Him and never to stray. Just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
They're all disappearing. What's happening? What was that? What was that? What's happening? Okay. the end. Look for me under your boot soles. Wow. I'm gonna be thinking about this game for a really long time. I'm gonna be reading about it. I'm gonna be like thinking about it for a really long time. That was really, really good. And I can definitely see how it could be replayable. Like there might be different choices that you can make that might end up, I don't know, you might learn things about the other characters that you didn't know the first time. So I could see myself playing this again. I'm very emotional. This is a very like this game has a lot to say about where we're at right now in, I don't know, about capitalism, about humans, and how we just keep going. Wow, I cannot unpack all of my thoughts. It's going to take me a long time to like reflect on it, but wow, thanks so much for joining me for this journey, this adventure. I don't know what else to do, so I'm probably just gonna find someone to raid and call it an early night so that I can like sit and think about this game for a while. But let's see. Go to my chatting. It looks so weird when I don't turn the filter off before I come over here. Yeah, hi Alina. It was really lovely. It was really, really good. Welcome in. Sorry you just got right at the end there, but yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend it. We played it all last month, all this month, all of February. How are you doing? I'll put some music on real quick. Where's my, there we go. It's a very relaxing song. Let's put that one back on. But yeah. Oh, good. Doing okay. Glad I could relax a bit before bed. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after. Hang out with my partner, relax, reflect on this game. That's gonna take a lot longer though. Yeah, I'm glad that you got to hang out for a bit. Super cool game. It was a really small team that made it, and they made it over a few years. So I'm like glad that I got to play it all in one go, like all in one chunk. I guess I didn't have to wait years in between. But wow. Anyway. That's probably too loud. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see if we can find someone else to hang out with tonight. Who's out? Who's online? Doing cool stuff. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll head over to Soups. Super Upscaler Boy is playing Ico. That's gonna be real cool. I've actually never seen any of that game before, so that will be awesome to go see. Plus, Soups is a friend of the channel. Friend of the channel. Friend. Just a friend. So, let's see. Just a friend in general. I don't know why I said that. Like, oh, you know, friend of the pod. Anyway, I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. My brain is just like mush now that I'm thinking about all the symbolism in that game. It's really good. I'm gonna do my raid messages before I start the raid this time. If you would like to hang out with me and Super Upscaler Boy and our friends over there, go ahead and use some of those. First one is for non-subs, second one is for subs, with my little emote. We're gonna go raid Soups. Yeah, like I said, he's playing Ico. Should be a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been really, really fun doing Twin Peaks month and sharing little pieces of my favorite show with y'all. I can imagine us doing something like that again. I want to start up the watch parties again when more folks can join us. People got busy. I want to make sure that we can all experience that together. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this very interesting journey through Kentucky Route Zero. If you enjoyed it, definitely pick up the game. It's really, really interesting and cool. Yeah, and I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be playing Minecraft for the first time with my friends Aaron and Emily. They're gonna show me the ropes. It should be pretty chaotic and a pretty fun time, so definitely come see us. I know it's on Switch and probably other platforms too. Yeah, so if you definitely check it out, Lena. But yeah, we're almost gonna head out to that raid. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. Good night.